lineup again. We do love that, Semler. It's been too long already.
Yeah, right. It's been like a month, dude. We need to get cracking here.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, we're live with the game here. Pistol round coming up. It's Inferno. It's Penta versus Mousesports. Best of one game. ESEA invite. I'm Anders. With me is Semler. And big welcome to the show. Hope you guys will go and check out room1fire.tv as well, /workshop, and click some of those items and upvote them if you like what we've been doing with our cool artists. In the meantime, Mousesports defending on the CT side, trying to contain this apartments rush. 2 people coming out, 2 people coming quad as well. It's a trade early on here. Gob still inside. He goes down. Crystal next and NKJ with some really good kills. Chris gonna fall. It's all on Nicolino, and he's gonna get the first kill in. Keep shooting, but a little bit too much to handle. Goes down, and it's Nex and Crystal with a double kill, 1 each, and Penta off to a good start.
And an aggressive start as well. And I mean, what's worse is that Crystal actually gets that knife kill. So that's a lot of money in the bank for him. That is not the guy you want to be feeding money right now on Penta's side. As soon as he picks up an AWP, he's gonna be a real pain. Mousesports, man, they just were not prepared to deal with the all-out pent-up aggression that Penta were just looking to unleash on them in the pistol. That was full-out YOLO Glock train. Not something we see every day these days. And look, they continue with it. Legia naded down to 10 HP, doesn't stop him from getting 1, and he nearly gets 2. Next, literally saving his teammate's life there.
Yeah, that's scary. Don't want to lose 2 to a Deagle out on Banana. That's not going to be fun at all. Nicolino.
Oh.
Not going to do too much yet. It looked like he was going to go aggressive, but he's got the smoke, so he's just going to be trying to play it safe here.
Well, I'm wondering how we're going to see Penta actually play, because I'd heard, I mean, you know, you get all the comments and everything like that now that Strux is off the team. But, you know, Strux expressing frustration with his teammates early on in their alliance, saying that they were too impatient, that they wanted to play aggressive, and that, you know, they just didn't share the same style of gameplay, right? Strux preferring a more thought-out, slow pace. But look at, you know, Penta already at the start of just full-out aggression. I'm wondering, you know, if NK, who's actually calling for Penta, and also, you know, how is that going to affect their style? Or are we just going to see, you know, brute force, that method being employed here?
Could be. Maybe it's going to work as well. Gob does go down. Johnny inside. Not going to land the kill either, which is a bit of a shame. That was one-shot range with the P250. Now it's Chris and Nicolino left, and almost Crystal going down to those blind shots here, but obviously winning the round I don't think is an option for Mouse any longer, but they could do some damage, and they're doing a lot of damage, in fact. Look at Chris.
Yeah, that's really scary, actually. Chris, I mean, he lives because, basically, I think Next ran out of bullets. But Nicolino's going to find an AK. Oh, and if only he knew. That's Crystal, man. He's only got 19 HP. Well, he'll take out NK as well. He gets a third one. Nicolino right now just cannot be stopped. And he's going to be able to get out of there with an AK as well. That is big right there. Good save for him, and just deals so much damage to the Penta lineup. And Penta get around, but at what cost?
At what cost indeed, Samler? I mean, the one guy surviving is Crystal, who didn't even save an AK, right? So the one guy they had making it out, Penta, didn't have anything except a 5-7. A really powerful round there. Nicolino now going to be buying a couple of grenades, but obviously they can't really afford to invest too much else. So a little bit of armor on Chris and a pistol on Johnny, but still, very successful round.
Yeah, not too shabby at all. And again with the HEs to top Banana. Kaboom! Nicolino down to 9 HP to start. That is painful. And yeah, good play there. He just drops that AK instantly for Chris, hands that over, make sure that Chris, who has Kevlar, can now perhaps do some damage. Penta are just gathered up. They're looking to get on the other side of this smoke. Chris ducking in the corner, just getting sprayed down. He hasn't even seen anybody yet, and he's at half HP.
Nicolino also took a bit of a dink there early on, so he's down to, well, 8 health, 9 health. Over at the other side of the map, it's Gobby and Johnny in a nice configuration here, just looking out towards short, but they can't deal with everything that's coming this way. They just simply can't.
It's going to be a bit much to ask, especially when they're all full HP. There's nobody low on Penta's side. So it's just going to be the straight run and gun. Checking the angles. Gobby is gone. Johnny as well. And now just Nicolino, Chris J. I mean, these guys kind of rotating in. But they decide to hold on to the gear that they have. And that's the right play to make. Make sure that you hold on to the Kevlar. I mean, you've got the Kevlar. You know you did a lot of damage in the last round. You could just decide to back off and make sure that Legia stays alive. I mean, do you agree? Do you think this is good, or should they have kind of been more aggressive with the exits? Because they're going to be buying in the next round regardless. I'm actually kind of on the fence about this.
Yeah, I think that's like a judgment call kind of situation. I don't blame them too much for doing this. Actually, I mean they've got the armor, they've got the AK. You can tell they've got what 10,850 equipment value currently. That is actually a lot to throw away. I mean, I don't think they even necessarily know that they hit NJK that much. But even if they did, yeah, I think this is an alright call for them. It is like a little bit questionable because, as you said, they did so much damage in the round where Nicolino got those 3 kills that they could have tried to do something similar and really left Penta in a weird position. Of course, the German lineup, they do get away with quite a lot this time around, so we'll see. It's going to be into the 4th round, and they have the AWP on Chris, which is not a big surprise. Well, not going to catch anyone just yet. Bit of a smoke going on there for Speedy, and actually a bit of an unconventional smoke, but it's going to help them get up into apps, just make sure they're not going to run into anyone too soon. Godby is here, crouched with the M4 in hand, and they're going to walk. Oh, he walks just as they come for him. Johnny inside the bomb site gets a double kill. It's a strong start here for Mousesports.
No, and there it is, NK managing to get Johnny, but Chris J with that AWP. Laying down the pain, stops him cold, and that bomb is dropped in pit as well. That isn't going to help things here. Spitty, though, does manage to find Chris, so that's a good kill. Brings it back to a 2-on-3 at least, but then Gob B still crouching in the corner in pit. They had no idea. Gets a free kill there. And should be able to pick up Spitty as well. So, Mousesports, they weather the storm, and they hold on to the AWP as well, so not too bad in the end.
Yeah, and this is going to be annoying for Mousesports, because I think this is where the difference between getting those exit frags the first time around and not getting them really comes in. Because Penta survived with everything, they can still buy in this round. Whereas if they had lost 2 or 3 people in the other round, probably they would have been forced to eco already here because they didn't get the bomb plant down in this round. So Penta get a little chance at doing some damage. But Mousesports did save the AWP, and that's really important because they did lose a bunch of players in that round. Gotta make sure they don't let go of it too soon. Nicolino gonna go down. Dennis, excellent kill to start off the round with.
Yeah, that was a great angle to hold there by Dennis. Just great thorough play there. And they are not going to let Mousesports get out of that easily. This is now the danger zone. This is very difficult for Mousesports at this point because if they lose this round, they're in a very deep hole. Penta are going to be able to run away and pick up so many rounds early on in this half. So now Mousesports really have to buckle down, hold on to these sites. Look at Johnny, how he's playing it right now. He's basically the most forward player on Mousesports at this point, just trying to hold up close, make sure that nobody can sneak up Boiler, but he's about to get railroaded right here. They're just jumping around the corner. Crystal gets caught, but that's all. A 1-for-1 trade. Penta will take that any day.
Gob inside here, so many people rushing in, and he ends up getting one, which is still pretty decent. Nice shot from Legia there to take down NKJ, and almost could have got Dennis, but it's going to be all on Chris J, and he's walking up, scoped up behind quad here. They spot the shadow as well, so they know exactly where he's coming from. They got a Molotov here, and he's just going to try and sneak by. But there's a terrible 1v2 for him here. Does already get shut down, and Dennis will claim a triple kill. And Penta going to win the round. And not much of a chance there. Mousesports just getting a little bit caught out of position.
That's pretty much it. Mousesports, like, the early kill, I believe that was Nicolino who got caught at top banana.
Yeah, it was.
Then Penta deciding to just group up, and really what we're seeing, I mean, we're not seeing anything very complicated out of Penta. It really does feel like the brute force approach. Like, we all kind of group up, we decide where we want to go, and then we get like 3 rifles together, 4 rifles together, and we just run at that spot and just run over anybody in our way. Like, Mousesports, like, Johnny, he gets a 1-for-1, but that's fine as far as Penta are concerned, because it doesn't affect their momentum. They can still grind their way forward and get onto that site. So Mousesports, man, this is not good. This is really not good for them. And I know we said that they're the favorite team in this matchup, but right now Penta are looking like they've got a great control of their T side.
Yeah, I agree. And I mean, I was on that Mousesports wagon as well, but it does seem a little bit different. Underhand throw out to top of Banana. Legia picks up one, does get a second one. Now he's trapped in a really awkward corner, getting double teamed. So good recovery from Penta. Leaves them in a 3v3, which is not, it's not great for them, but it still means they have the advantage.
Yeah, this is looking a bit tough. Let's see. Let's see exactly how things shape up, because God B is actually a noob corner right now in mid, so this isn't too bad. If they don't check this angle, if he holds, they decide to go up. Oh, but Crystal. Look at that. Crystal's one step ahead. Molotov down. You're gonna have to run for it, Gob. And he runs right into the waiting arms of Dennis. Really nicely done there by Penta. So thorough.
Yeah, that's really, really annoying. Johnny ends up going down as well. He was also Molotoved out of his position. Which means Chris is just going to try and save this AK somewhere, which is the T spawn. Really good stuff from Penta. Once it gets close, they do slow down and play together, and that's really good to see that they manage to do that stuff. So, yeah, this is now going to be into the 7th round soon, and we're looking at a 5-1 scoreline in favor of Penta. That's just a lot on the T side.
Yeah, and exactly, and it's so early. I mean, we're only just now about to get into the 7th round, and yeah, 5 rounds already. T side, it's so early in the half. Sky's the limit at this point as far as Penta are concerned. They can just keep going, and if they keep 3 guys alive to boot, just drop around the guns, buffer on the money, and this is definitely going to be looking really good for them. Chris, I wonder who he's going to hand that AK over to in the next round. Oh, bit of a hiccup there, but I'm thinking God be. Well, Chris is actually pretty broke as well. So is Johnny. Yeah. Man, the money is just atrocious right now on Mousesports' side.
Yeah, it's a bit scary, but they decide to go for it anyway. And the problem with this is that they only have 3 smokes, which means if Penta play this round slowly, and actually, Mousesports, really smart move. They're not going to allow them to play slowly. They're going to say, fine, we're not going to play this around the smokes. We're going to go aggressive. Nice shot from Nicolino. Going to take down Dennis. Goes for a second one, but he's not got backup with him. A little bit miscoordinated there. Ends up going down as well. Johnny falls in the middle, and now it's looking very bad for Mousesports. Penta manages to just stabilize, and I think Mousesports could have done a lot better job communicating exactly how aggressive they wanted to be.
Nice shot there, though. Great reactions by Legia to pick off NKJ, who went for a jump to try and clear that A site. So they're still managing to do something here on Mousesports' side. I mean, good calls on both sides, basically. Legia managing to rotate back quick enough, but Penta also knowing they killed off 3 mid, so they should be able to get onto A site pretty quickly. Spitty is going to catch Chris J, who was lurking around mid, and Legia, if he goes for this 1v2, just gets annihilated by Crystal, who is waiting there with the AWP. They're looking on point right now, Penta. To me, it's just not looking like Mousesports are equipped to handle the kind of aggression that's coming out of Penta's side. Even when Mousesports go for some aggression of their own, Penta just shut them down and then instantly react. There's just no space for Mousesports to maneuver.
I mean, I love the idea that they went aggressive with only 3 smokes, that they realized if we slow play this and they also slow play it, we'll run out of smokes around the 50-second mark, and then they can just walk in and it's going to be tough for us to hold it. I just don't understand why they didn't keep pushing. It felt like when they had down middle, the 2 people at top banana weren't really, like, they were kind of there and fighting, but they weren't fighting enough. They should have been more as a unit in that particular situation. So that's going to make it rough on them now. It's already rough. 6-1, and they're back on pistols.
Yeah, and that's it, man. They're getting into that seesaw, right? They're going to go up and get a buy, and then they're going to go right back to ecoing. Unless they can start trying to choke out Penta here, it's not going to happen. Great shot there by Legia with the 5-7. Chris J does take out Crystal as well. So that was actually the bomb. But NKJ, great reactions from him. Just smokes off the bottom of Banana. That's going to buy even more time. Like this.
Yeah. Chris has an AWP, but still, it's gonna be nearly impossible to win this round from the CT point of view.
And there's not a whole lot that they can do. I mean, it's almost to the point where Chris should just be holding on to the AWP.
Yeah, I think so.
Like, back off, save it. I mean, he's taking a very well. No, as I say that, he's actually moving forward here in CT.
Yeah, I definitely disagree with this. I think this is a big mistake here. Gob gonna go down. Chris takes the 1 kill on Dennis. Johnny coming in. He's doing some damage in the background here, but time is running out. They have a kit on Chris, but now it's too late, they realize, and they are going to fall back, and Chris dies. That's such an important kill from Speedy. And Speedy hasn't been, I mean, he's actually been playing pretty well, but we just haven't been following too much in the game so far. But that 1 kill on the guy carrying the AWP is so big.
Yeah, I mean, Chris is going to have money to buy it this round, but he would have really liked to have had that buffer. To have that extra, basically that extra AWP buy, if you needed it later on in the half. Now he's down to $100 after full buying. So yeah, man, Mouse once again just so low on money. Johnny the only one with more than 3,000 just because he saved his AK last round, and Penta just continue to put the pressure on. They're just pouring it on, and this is crazy for Penta as well, seeing as how they used to really struggle with their Inferno T side. I'm wondering if you know, there's been recent scrims perhaps versus Mousesports. They've gotten a bit of a preview of what Mousesports have in store for them, and they've decided, okay, this is how we're going to counter it. And it's just going with flying colors right now because this is just looking so good.
It could also just be Mousesports having 2 new players in a sense, whereas PENTA only have 1.
Yeah, there is that as well.
You know, so the CT side, the coordination is just not quite on point yet. Chris, though, good opening frag, and Johnny's on the other side. And he can hear them running back and forth in the middle, so... Gonna get a little bit of information. Flash up on the roof once. Grenade out. Can he catch a kill here? Chris is very close on the other side. He's gonna win that fight versus Crystal. So this should be a sure win round for Mousesports. This shouldn't be a round where they end up losing.
Nope, Spitty got spotted as well in apartments there. So God B, easy kill for him. And yeah, this is now, or should now be, an unlosable round. Like, Mousesports cannot possibly lose this. Unless NK were to walk up here and get a double headshot, entry frag. Molotov to buy more time. 20 seconds left on this clock. And yeah, Penta, I think now they're just starting to think, okay, this could be time to just, you know, save our guns. 10 seconds left. They don't even have time to get the plan if they wanted to. Next, don't you dare peek. Next, don't do it. Don't do it, man. Jeez.
It's such a risk. I mean... It's one of those things where there's always going to be like a couple of people saying, "Well, he won the he got the frag, isn't that like good enough?" But it is really big risk to run at that point in time, because saving both those AKs means they can pretty much go for a full buy in this round. Whereas if they had lost that AK on next, then at least one of them would have been in a really awkward spot, or maybe 2 of them in fact. I think Crystal can buy here, but NKJ is still going to have a Tech 9 instead. So. Yeah, a small reward getting the kill in there, but a really big risk. It's 2-7, though. Mousesports, they got to make this 8-7, and even then, they're going to be really far behind, but that may be one of the ways they can get back in here.
Yeah, I mean, then, you know, it's always the power of Chris, right? And what he's capable of, creating entry frags, opportunities for his team. Anything is possible. But, double stand-in. Apparently, Truly has not left the team. It's just he's moved apartments or something, so he lost his internet. So he's just not going to be able to play tonight. As simple as that.
All
so
right.
Nicolino is literally standing in for him. But Johnny being on the team, I'm wondering about Johnny. I haven't seen any kind of like official announcement, but the fact that he didn't play with Mike APV the other night, and now he's right now playing for Mousesports, kind of raises some bells.
It does. No, oh, there it is. I was going to say no one's covering apartments, but Godby was there, holding it down. Good double kill here. And Crystal will be alone. 1v4. He's picked up an AK instead, and kind of feels like he does want to go for it. I mean, he's got a lot of time left here. For him to hide is also going to be a little bit tricky. Mousesports, they have a little bit of money. They could go chasing him for him just a little bit if they wanted to make sure. Crystal not going to get the bomb plant here. Chris running out of pit with the AWP to pick up that kill. 3-7. And we're going to be moving into the 11th round. Mousesports. It's finally happening, Samuel. They're finally starting to connect the dots.
Yeah, now they've actually got some breathing room as well as far as the money is concerned. So, Godby, Legia, Chris, you know, decent bank going into this. At least enough to be able to rebuy in the next round. Nicolino as well. Only Johnny fairly low on funds at this point for, I want to say the German lineup, but they're both German. So, for Mousesports, keep it simple. And this is going to be an eco round here for Penta. So, Chris J to open things up. Dennis looking to punish, along with the help of Next. And they are going to be able to get a kill. Next and Dennis actually managing to double team Nicolino there.
Well, not too bad. Next coming up with a kill as well. Speedy and Crystal left 2v3. If they could have only got the bomb down, it would have been great for Penta. But you know, the 2 kills are still pretty good. And actually, maybe they can fall back to, hey, Crystal is checking it out. And Mousesports have sort of committed to a big over-rotate here towards the B bomb site. So back at A, there's nothing going on here except the bomb going down.
Yeah, this is fantastic. What a turnaround. This bonus money can make a big difference, and they've spotted out Gob, so they know there's one library. And this is big here for Penta. Now it comes down to whether Crystal and Spitty, whether Crystal can play it well here. He peeks out from pit, and he's gonna get headshot. He does take one with him, though. Johnny getting shot in the face is a big deal. And I hear like some rabid pug in the background or something. Is she trying to ravage something?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure what scared her, but there was a crazy pug going on in the background there. Oh, man. That grenade was pretty much dead on. That was so good. He actually walked onto it as well. So basically it could have been a landmine instead. And moving up to the 12th round, it's, I mean, it is... You know, as being Mousesports right now, you got to feel a little bit weird about the situation, because now you're sort of proving to yourself, wait a minute, we actually can pick up consecutive rounds, but why didn't we do it earlier, right? Because now you're doing it so late that it might always be too late, and so I think you're sort of happy that it's going in the right direction, but you're also going to be frustrated because you realize almost no matter what, it's going to be too late.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Now I'm wondering. I mean, look at Penta. Now it's probably where they start running into a little bit of trouble here. Now that the brute force method has kind of fallen apart, it looks like they want to go for it again, but there's 4 members on this A site right now for Mousesports, so this comes down to the shots. Next is going to open it up. Dennis just goes leaping down into pit, takes out God B. No cheekiness there, and Chris going to miss his shot, so 4-on-3 situation, and Penta, they're about to get a bomb plant, unless Legia can stop him, flashes his way through, but he's facing 2 guns, and he just doesn't live for long.
Yeah, they gotta fall back here. They can't possibly want to challenge this. Maybe they want to get some exit frags. Even that is questionable. So I'd say instead, just like go over to construction, do the boost up. I think we've seen Mousesports do that before, where they boost up inside construction to look out to CT spawn, and then try and play it safe. Oh, Chris.
Don't kill your teammate, man. Like, I know he's just a sub or something, but come on, Chris.
Still, that's going to be 8-4. This is
not like he's an intern.
Interns? Are they? Is that the worst you can have?
Oh man, interns in the States? Yeah, that might as well be legal slavery.
Still,
it's pretty bad.
You could be working customer service, Semler.
Yeah, now just imagine being an intern working customer service. The double whammy.
You'd have to really hate yourself or be in like a very desperate situation. One but where
it's work experience.
You've already tried to be a prostitute and that didn't work, so now you're like, fine, I'll try it. I'll be an intern customer service instead. Nicolino and Legia gonna almost, well, Nicolino surviving on 1 health. That is a little bit scary. He's got the AWP, gotta fall back a little bit further. 1 grenade here could take him out, and he misses Dennis walking past, goes for the repeat, and takes down Speedy, but oh, there it is, the smoke kill. That's the first time I've seen that. He did not have enough armor left, and the grenade killed him. Oh my god. What a perfect game this is turning out to be. That's the first time I've seen that in an official match. We've seen tons of videos on Reddit where people do it in matchmaking, but never seen an official match.
Yeah, that's it. 25th of February, 2015.
Yep.
We've seen our first nade kill.
Put that in your calendar right there, and you're right. That's a good moment. Oh,
it wasn't a good moment for Mouz.
Yeah, right. I mean, I feel really sad for Mouz, but that 1 kill makes it worth it. That makes this whole game, which is honestly looking a little bit one-sided, it's good again. Now I enjoy it. Next, not gonna go down. Chris doesn't want to repeat, and I think that's a good idea not to do that. We're in the 14th round, 9-4 here. How do you make a comeback from 9-4 being on T side? It's just not good.
Well, I mean, I'm wondering if Mouz can kind of go for the same YOLO strats that Penta have been using. The only thing is I have trouble seeing Gob B go for that. I feel like he's going to have a bit more of a measured approach to it. Want to make use of Chris J with the AWP, get the picks, but Mousesports, or rather Penta, they've always had a fairly solid Inferno, like CT side. I'm just surprised at how effective their T side has been, because this is the side that they've usually struggled with, or at least, didn't really get the flying results. They had to battle their way back on their CT side of Inferno. So now they've got 9 rounds. They're going into the CT side. I'm just not seeing it from Mouz. I think Penta, they may be on their way to ruining some, or at least cutting, the cable here, the Mouz cable.
It looks like it. Nicolino does get the kill in there. Actually, a double for him. Legia going to steal one of them there, so it looks like in the 14th round, they're going to have a really solid defense here. And Penta, they actually will have a pretty decent amount of money going into the last round. So losing this round it's annoying, but it's not going to ruin their day.
No, certainly not. Now this is kind of like, okay, Crystal, take a peek, see if you can shut down Nicolino. Nicolino, however, hits the timing just right. That's what we're talking about right there. The no fear approach. He hears that shot. He knows that Crystal's going to be reloading. Hits that timing perfectly and gets the frag easy. So 15th round, plenty of money for both teams. This is going to be full buy versus full buy. No disadvantage. Everybody has what they want. So let's see what they can do with it.
It is now or never for the Mousesports lineup. I mean, even at 9-6, it's hard to imagine a way to come back into the game, but it's going to have to be the first step in the right direction. And who knows, maybe Penta without Struxy here playing CT side, maybe they're not going to be as strong as we remember them to be. We'll find out. Flashbang in. Gob can't see a thing, but Chris is here covering it. Oh, he goes down to Crystal. Great opening kill. Gob with the one return and a great follow-up there. As he's sort of falling off the stairwell, he lands a headshot on Speedy. And advantage back with Mousesports.
Somehow, some way. And there we go. Flash through. Totally blind. The running gun. They're going to hit it just right. Like, yeah, tries to go through the smoke. He's going to get shut down by Next. And that's a double kill entry for the B site for Next. That is catastrophic now for Mousesports. Gabi has got to be shaking his head after his efforts up in apartments, getting his team the advantage. Johnny, who is the tryout apparently for Mousesports right now, filling in this 5th spot.
Yeah.
He is going to try and do the best that he can. Nice Molotov. That's actually going to force Next out into the open. It's going to roast him alive, in fact. So a 2-on-2 retake now looking a whole lot better.
Yeah, really good stuff, but fortunately he goes down. Gobby gonna drop as well to NKJ, and that will be 10-5 in favor of Penta for the first half here. Wow, I mean, I don't know. Nicolino really, he had like a big mistake at the end there, and I think it might have been a call that came out from a teammate there, because it looked like he was rotating over like a little bit too soon. He was sort of falling back from that position just as they were pushing in. So I'm thinking maybe he got a call from someone saying, wait a minute, there's stuff going on in this bomb site. You gotta show up really early. And he had his knife out as well. There's some miscommunication going on there. Second half is going to be coming up right away here. So it's only a best of one, but we do have them playing right afterwards. It's a Mousesports Penta doubleheader tonight here on ESEA TV. So again, big thanks for joining us here. We'll go right into the second half as soon as the teams are ready, essentially.
I'm wondering right now what the second map is going to be here. Let's find out real quick. Because we should have it up on HLTV. And it's going to be Nuke. Whoa, okay. Nuke. I don't know about the brute force method really working out for Penta on Nuke.
It could be different. It could be a little bit scary. I agree.
I mean, but then it's so hard to say for Mousesports because they're playing with 2 new members. Well, one tryout and one stand-in. I mean, they've got 3 guys at the roster. That's a real tough situation versus even a team, you know, okay, they don't have their in-game leader, but they've still got 4 of the core there. They've got a solid, you know, stand-in basically in NKJ who's got a lot of experience. So, I mean, Penta, I'm still thinking Penta 2-0 at this point after how things have developed here for Mousesports, which is a real shame because Mousesports, they need these wins. Penta, it's a long shot. It's a long shot for them to get a spot at the LAN, but Mousesports are still kind of in the running. Mousesports, if they were to pick up 2 wins, they could be upsetting somebody, you know, and taking that last spot for the ESEA. Penta, it's going to be real close. So, I mean, yeah, this is Penta's big opportunity just to ruin Mousesports. Their shot at the league.
Well, that's really going to feel great, isn't it, if they can get away with that. Penta seems to be getting just more and more LAN experience lately. They seem to be playing really well everywhere they go. So hopefully they can fit in NKJ or somebody else. I mean, he's got actually still got the alternate attacks logo here, but we'll see if they can find someone permanently to replace Strux with. Maybe they could clone Nex and just have him twice in the team. How about that?
So how OP would that be?
I would like that.
That would be sick. Hey, Nex is a monster too.
But I actually would. I mean, now obviously now we know Nicolino is like a stand-in here, but I would love to see him play in a real sort of mixed European lineup with people that are sort of as good as him. A lineup that he can fit into. That would be really nice.
He's been around for ages though. Like he just never really seems to be able to find a firm foothold, like somewhere solid to set up shop because we've been seeing him for quite some time in this.
He just always ends up playing in these Serbian lineups that just never really connect just as well, basically. So hopefully.
Yeah. Well, I'm wondering actually what the holdup is here. Because we have 10 players on the server. Is it like a bathroom break or something, I guess?
It could be.
It very well could. I mean, Penta, though, man, Penta. This really should just be Penta being able to wipe out Mouz. 10 rounds going into your CT side. That's like Christmas come early.
Yeah, I don't see a way that that's gonna work out really. Even if they win the pistol here on the second half and put themselves at 8-10, still imagine how much work is ahead of them. But obviously it comes down to a couple of crucial rounds if they could do that. If they can make it 8-10 and then win the fourth round, then they're probably at 10-10, right? And it's still far-fetched, but it's possible. It's definitely doable for Mousesports, but it's those critical rounds. The pistol and the fourth round, those are the two important ones to watch out for here for Mousesports. And if they fail either one, then it's probably going to get pretty out of control.
No, I agree. Pistol is pretty much going to be everything here. I mean, whether Penta can pick up both of them. If Penta pick up both of them, that's pretty much lights out for Mouz. Oh, man, one thing... I mean, I'm just kind of really... somewhat surprised by Penta's performance, seeing as how that, you know, it's an in-game leader. Basically a swap around on the in-game leader, you know. Big change, and it just seems to have worked out perfectly for them tonight. You know, Mousesports just not up to their usual level. So, perfect time for Penta to get some confidence going.
Yeah. Mirko Sock, actually, over on Twitch, thank you for tweeting, saying that actually Nicolino can speak German just fine because he took it in school. So, wow, there it is. I hope someone's going to pick him up. He is such a strong player. It's actually a little bit ridiculous that no one's managed to come up with a way of getting him into a team earlier. So, maybe, if not Mousesports, right now apparently just a stand-in, could be Penta instead. I think that would make for one hell of a lineup, but... we'll see. It's just theory crafting. Second half coming up here. Pistol round is live. And look at this setup here for Pentas. 4 people on the A-bomb site. And Dennis holding B and almost going down. He's going to put up a smoke, though. And they want to follow him here, but the flashbang and the smoke is going to keep them back.
It's going to scare them off. And there wasn't any kind of over-rotation out of Penta either. They have 2 guys arch side. But they have 3 on A site total right now. So if Mousesports decide to go up through here, this could get ugly. Man holding in the corner. That's going to be next. Does he hit it just right? Yes, he does. 5-7. Gets 2. Lays waste. And nearly gets a third. One more bullet on Johnny would have done it.
Over at B, Dennis holding. Actually, Speedy holding. Getting the one. Getting that double. And a great round from Penta. Absolutely perfect execution there. And you're right. One more bullet. And that would have been a triple for Nex. He's going to have to settle for the double, and he's still top fragging at 13 kills. So now, that's certainly a one nail in the coffin of Mousesports. It might take another few here, but it's beginning.
Yeah. Is it the beginning of the end? No, because we have another map. But end of a chapter, we'll put it that way. Not end of the story. Maybe it's like season hiatus or break, right? Okay. But Mouz, they just continue to press. I mean, I'm not even surprised. 5 tech 9s. Let's go. Let's go. Spitty, let's dance. Spray through, and they're just doing the damage. They can't seem to get a kill. Chris J just keeps on running, because of course he just never runs out of bullets.
Yeah, but that means that in there, and with the bomb plant, I mean, they're a man down, but this is not going to be the easiest retake. And look who's coming up from behind here. Legia could be the thorn in their side in just about any second now. That could break apart this whole retake. Speedy gets one. Chris, good return, but still Legia from behind. He might be a little bit slow here. Johnny needs the backup, and there's Legia, but they turn around for it. And now it's all on Legia. 1v3. The bomb being defused just now. Next gets the kill. They don't have a kit. Oh no!
Oh my god.
They're going to lose the round.
Penta. Well, no, not even Mouz. You know what it is, dude? You know what really happened with the Tech 9? It's that the devs over at CSGO, they really just missed the Glock train so much. They're just like, you know what, guys? We just don't see enough 5 terrorists running to one bomb site, just not stopping for anything. Infinite bullets, headshots everywhere. Why don't we have that anymore? And they're like, how can we do this? Okay, I got the answer. The Tech 9. 32 bullets, sick armor pen, just wrecks people. Awesome. Let's go. Mousesports, they just take full advantage, and it actually works.
I mean, it is such a powerful pistol. 11-6. It's, I mean, almost as good as winning the pistol. Not quite, but good start here from Next, taking down Nicolino. That's obviously very unfortunate here. Mousesports, they've given themselves an opening. They've just opened the door a little bit. Penta are going to try and smack it in their faces as Chris goes down. We're left with the 3 rifles here.
Indeed we are. And they are working their way back towards the A site with the bomb. Johnny currently carrying it up mid. His remaining teammates occupying the apartments, but it's going to be time to get out of bed pretty soon here, Mouz. You got 50 seconds left to make a play. And, well, 3 guys on this A side for Penta with a pretty decent hold as well. Pretty decent setup, that is. Yeah, it's going to be a pop flash. It should be a pop flash. Never mind. Max is just going to be like, nope. Pro 90. 3 kills. What's up?
And NKJ to finish it off. That P90 running and gunning. Definitely very, very viable option. Especially on Inferno, it seems to be popular. That's going to be 12-6. So what little hope they had, Mousesports, just got stolen entirely.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like that turnaround right there. Yeah, you're right. The Pro 90 is a lot of fun on Inferno because of all these choke points, right? It's like a billion bullets. It's like the Tech 9's like weaker cousin, you know? It's in a different way. It's powerful in its own right. But anti-eco right now, and again, Mousesports. Like, look at this. Mousesports are just going for it again. Dennis is dead. Spinny takes out Nicolino, but he's so very low. Just trying to stay alive, but they're going to hunt him down. Chris J picks up the frag. And this is just incredible.
Well, Chris actually, and Crystal especially, doing some really good work here. Ends up being Chris with a double kill in a 1v2. And he's going to go for the bomb plant and should be successful in putting it down. But now he's also going to be trapped in this corner, I think. If they just move up a little bit. NKJ, did he spot him? Now he definitely knows.
Oh, there, yeah. Now Next walks in. Really nice kill there by Next, actually. Good flick on. Nex's aim is definitely on point. Pro 90, M4, he'll get the job done. And they do manage to survive the storm. So, Mouz, though, not going to have enough unless they really want to go for it. Chris can go for a glass cannon. Yeah, they're just going to even it out. Tech 9, Kevlar, Tech 9, Tech 9, Tech 9. Tech 9's everywhere. They're pulling an Oprah, Anders. Everybody has a Tech 9.
You get a Tech 9. I don't know everything about American gun laws, Semler, but I think if you invite people to a talk show and put Tech 9s under their seats, your show's gonna get closed, even if you're Oprah. That's probably not gonna work.
They do some wild stuff in the Deep South.
Oh, what? This isn't even a Tech 9. This is just Johnny, you know, going mad, getting those double kills, and well, that's gonna be a bomb plant, and they control 2 rifles as well. I think Penta, I don't know, going for this retake's gonna be rough.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty tough here. I mean, they know that damage has been dealt. Legia's down to 6, Johnny's 14, so they know that people have been tagged, but they need to get in here and get kills fast. They have no time to waste. They do have 2 kits this time, though, Penta. So they have that going for him, but here we go. Flashes, nades, the whole shebang. It's all going to go down. They're just going to get on that bomb. Look at this NK just holding on it. Are they going to hit him? They can't seem to connect. He's still there. No, he's not. They finally get rid of him. Oh, my God.
It is. Oh my God, so close that the Tech 9s will prevail, and Mousesports, they stay alive in this game a little bit longer. 13-7. This game is nuts. How are they? I mean, Mousesports could have lost a long time ago here, but they're still in it. And now look at what they're doing on the Penta side. They're so angry, they've bought 4 HE grenades, and they're just all going to run down middle. I am ready for this.
I really hope this works. Please work. Make it work. Make it happen. Mouz, run into mid. Oh, God, man, come on.
But
Cut us some slack.
They're still working. They're still getting flanked here. Coming up from behind, though. Dennis has got a double kill, but Legia is cleaning up. He's got that Tech 9 and it's still working, and Mousesports will win the round. Good job, Legia. With a triple kill, I'm going to put it at 13-8. So, I don't know. That is always fun to watch, though, the quad grenade strat.
Oh, I love it when it happens. It's just, you know, somebody actually, like Mousesports actually have to run into mid for it to work, right? It would almost have been like even better for you to just do like triple nade banana, because then you might have actually picked up a kill or 2, because Mouz ended up just running into banana early on, right? But, well, they dodged the HEs, doesn't really do too much, and Penta are going to go for a 4-spy here in this round. So, everything they got, Penta, they're just pouring it on. They don't want Mousesports to gain any momentum. If they can win this round, They're not going to force an eco out of Mousesports, but they'll come close.
Crystal with the AWP. Really close to here. I mean, it's very, very limited grenades and equipment in general for Penta, so it is a little bit risky for them to be buying this early, but I guess they're feeling it. Actually, a very risky buy, I would say, this one.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, it feels like it's a bit gamble gaming everywhere tonight, doesn't it? I mean,
is it a full moon?
Here. Yeah, I'm wondering, man. You gotta look out the window. Moonshine. But it's just rushes, odd buys, no fear. They're just trying to get the job done pretty much here. And well, Mousesports have already been tagged up, but they are looking like they want to go for a B play here eventually. They do have the Molotov for oranges, which would be great. This would force Spitty out into the open. Mousesports, they could just be going for a brilliant plan here. Crystal with the AWP. He has to hit the shot, and Chris is going to go down.
Good opening kill. Now all the focus is on him and not Speedy, but they're still going to check here. Good work from Mousesports, but they're going to lose 2 players anyway. And finally, they open up the bomb site, but then Gobby goes down over towards Archway. You've seen Legia, Serbian player here.
He doesn't have
1v3. I think he could have just got it down, but not when they were shooting at him. And
I think it literally, he started hitting the buttons. I heard the sound at 3 seconds. So I don't think he had the time to get the bomb plan even, regardless.
Oh man, that's heartbreaking, isn't it? Because now it's 14-8, and Mousesports, they can buy one more time, but if they lose here, they'll lose the game. And I mean, they fought hard here in the second half to try and make sure that they could sort of prolong their own suffering, but it seems almost inevitable that Penta are going to be picking up this game eventually.
Yeah, it's looking pretty likely here. We'll see now this buy. I mean, this is basically it. This is the make or break round for Mousesports. If they want to keep their hopes alive, this is when they actually get the kills. I mean, because there's no backing up. They have no money left. Penta also very strapped for cash, but they have more breathing room. So let's see. Let's see.
Well, they're going to go for 4 people towards A and just having Nex down here, which is very common, I would say, for Penta to try and do that. They do trust a lot in Nex's ability, so he generally delivers as well. Crystal, though, opening up and almost could have been a second kill then. But a good start nonetheless for the CT side. And the rest of Mousesports, they got 2 smokes. Where are they going to try and bring them? With only 2 smokes, the more favorable thing seems to be going for B.
Yeah, but there's the rotation coming out now. Look at Spitty. He's already getting into position to support Nex. I mean, this is looking like Penta have a good, solid read on what's going to happen. Next with the spray, he gets caught, but then there's already a man here ready and waiting. Oh. Spitty holding that angle, though. Not a smart angle. That's like a pre-fire angle.
It is. Dennis coming in, though. AK in hand. They line up for him. He gets 1 and 2. Very nearly a third one there. Gob is very low on health, and the bomb being just delivered closer and closer. With every consecutive death, it's Gobby going down last here. Dennis with a really solid hold and a triple kill. 15-8. And now it's a match and map point here for Penta. But do remember, don't leave once we're done, because first of all, we've got another game coming up, and we do also have the giveaway of a 5.7 stat track case hardened for any subscribers. So a couple of things still coming up for tonight, including that next game, which is still Penta and Mousesports. They're going to be playing on Nuke next. And it's all Tech-9 Semler. Look at this.
Yeah, man. All Tech-9s. It's worked once. Can it work again? Let us see the unholy Glock. I mean, it's like the unholy steroid Glock train.
Oh no, this grenade. Oh, that's a really good grenade. I wish they had a follow-up for it as well. There's going to be a Molotov in here. Mousesports, they're going to get burned out of Banana. Speedy taking 1 and 2. Crystal here with the AWP. This is a very uncomfortable position, but he gets the kill with the flick no-scope. And Crystal's got the 5-7 out, and that should be game here. Gobby, last man standing, 1v2. Trying his best to stay alive, but he's got 5 health. I don't see it happening.
Kill him with a flash.
Well, there's been 1 smoke kill already, son. We can't have it all.
Come on. There we go. NK gets it.